Let them cry it out. Leave offended or leave disrespected. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to stop absorbing. If you're an empath, you don't just feel your emotions. You become the container for everyone else's. And that's where the problem starts. A lot of empaths think they're helping, but what they're really doing is emotional substitution. You're not supporting the feeling. You're replacing the person's nervous system. You hold it for them instead of letting them hold it themselves. That's not support. That's replacement. Let's get into it and talk about how it shows up. Let's play out that negative scenario you keep playing in your mind. They will hate me for not being there for them. The moment you hit capacity and try to step back, they get offended. They escalate, they guilt, they sigh. They say things like, wow, okay, you changed. Or this one. I guess I'll deal with it alone. Must be nice to care. That's not pain, that's withdrawal. So let's translate this. Let's read the room. Let's slow this down in our minds and ask ourselves, what is their actions telling me? This is how you read emotions. When someone reacts to your boundary, ask yourself, what are they protecting? Access. And we just denied them something they've always had the key to. What boundary are they trying to bypass? They're offended you won't push past your limit, but they're at their limit too. That's why they're coming to you, to put you in the same disoriented state as them. What belief are they leaning on? Well, that someone else should carry this burden with me. That belief turns you into an emotional crutch. And crutches don't heal legs. They prevent muscles from strengthening. Okay, well, now that we have translated that emotions come from the loss of access, let's restore your choice back to you in these moments. Here's the part empaths struggle with. Emotions are supposed to move through the person they're intended for. Emotions are supposed to move through the person they belong to. Crying, sitting with discomfort, processing alone, that's not cruelty, that's completion. When you absorb their emotions, you interrupt the process. You don't help them regulate. You delay it. This is where people misunderstood compassion. Let's think about a baby and a mother. There's a method so effective, it helped mothers sleep again, get more done with their day, eventually. When babies are taught to self-soothe, there's a method called cry it out. Not because parents don't care, not because they're abandoning their child, but because the baby has to learn that discomfort doesn't mean danger. The baby cries, the parent stays nearby, but they don't rush in and regulate for them. Why? Because if the parent absorbs every cry, the baby never develops their own nervous system. Now, bring that forward. When your best friend, your coworker, your partner, people are familiar with you, dump emotions onto you, and you absorb them every time, you become the parent rushing in. You stop the discomfort, but you delay the development. You are not helping them by helping them. You're enabling them and draining yourself. Emotions are meant to move through the person they belong to. Crying, processing, sitting with it, that's not abandonment. Let them cry it out. Let them sit in it. Let their nervous system do its job. That's how resilience forms. Here's some clean, non-dramatic responses, not handling things that you don't have the limit for. You can try, I trust you to handle this. I'm not available for that right now. I care and I'm stepping back. I can't hold this today. No speeches, no recruiting, no over-explaining or childhood stories. It's not relevant and it's not needed. Just boom, mic drop. They'll be all right. So let's recap for a moment. Offense is temporary. Resentment accumulates. And explosions leave scars where boundaries could have lived. You're not responsible for how people react to you losing access to your emotional labor. You're responsible for protecting your nervous system. Let them cry it out, so you don't have to bleed out later. Like and share this so it reaches other people who benefit from this message. Subscribe and catch more content when it drops.